Hey everybody, and welcome back to FTL. Last run we had a very successful run with the Zoltan Cruiser A. This round I'm going to take the Zoltan Cruiser B. Some slight differences here in how we start, but I guess the primary thing to note is that we've got 2 ion blasts and a pike beam instead of a halberd beam and a missile. So why don't we just get started here real fast. Our basic strategy here is most likely going to be just to fire ion blasts until our pike beam is charged, and then try and do as much damage as we possibly can. We don't have enough to buy, but we are going to be getting a new crew member here, which is actually really cool. I'm leaving those on auto fire because we'd like to hit the shields and also take out their weapons. That did quite a bit of damage, but our pike beam is now up, which means that we are going to be able to hit lots of rooms because our pike beam is significantly longer. We're going to hit 5 rooms all at once. We're going to accept their offer, and we are going to move him to shields and leave our Mantis pilot. This way we're actually utilizing all of our Zoltans, and that they are all in a room that actually has power required. Unfortunately, we didn't run into any ships. We'd really like to build up some scrap early, get some advantages. So they are trying to run. So they have a beam drone and a missile launcher. So I'm going to fire at shields and engines. We really need to delay them leaving. Unfortunately, I'm thinking I might have to. This is going to hurt, and it's going to hurt a lot, because we're going to start taking damage. So I'm actually going to be targeting drone control. Get as much in as we can. So their FTL has been delayed. We did take some hull damage, but that's because their beam drone just ate through us. Fortunately, those both fired on drone control. I'd like to get one of those firing on shields, but our pike beam is going to kill them, basically. Yeah, the second they get anything repaired. So we have a fire on our ship. Let's see if we can. I'm going to have to run this Zoltan through here. Take a little bit of damage, but honestly it's not that much. Fix our oxygen so that our rooms can actually refill with air. It's almost fixed. Head to the med bay real fast. Our oxygen has to go back up. And it has to go back up by us actually powering it. Be a good plan. Luckily nobody is injured. We want you. It'd be good to get some shield power. It would definitely be useful. At least get one thing of shields in case our shields get breached again, because that was actually really bad shape for us. But if we had somehow managed to have one shield at the time, we'll offer our services. Alright, so we're not properly equipped. That's unfortunate for us, because we're not going to get the ability to help them or anything. So, man, we just have to decline. This is not going well for us. I'm pretty sure I've got at least 4 jumps, maybe 5, so I'm going to jump back a little bit. So luckily for us, they're not going to be able to do any damage before our ions hit their weapons. I'm also hitting piloting. That way their ability to dodge is pretty much 0. Since they don't have any shields, we're just going to do tons of damage. We do have to wait one more round for the pike beam, but at this point, we pretty much don't have to worry about it. They managed to do a little bit of damage to our super shields, but we are going to be the victors. We got 20 scrap, 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and another 11 scrap. That's pretty good for us. I definitely would like to get a stronger weapon. We're going to be heroes and attack the pirates. So that ion's going to probably fire relatively fast. They are not going to be able to warp in on us. So I'm actually going to hold off on firing my second ion blast until slightly after the first. That way, if they both hit... one actually went faster. So our pike beam is up. since we're about to lose our super shields, I don't want any intruders. So we're damaging them. So her better bribe is 5. We don't need missiles. And we're just waiting for the pike beam again, basically. I'm not going to fire the pike beam until I have their shields ionized, for sure. And we managed to take them out without getting any boarding. So we probably... Oh, well, we got 2 hull repaired, which is nice, but it probably would have been better if we'd been more damaged. We still got a decent lead on the rebels. We're going to hail them. Oh, it was just a bait. I'm not really surprised by that at all. So I'm going to wait until that ion blast fires before I fire the second one. Let it travel. I want to stop that beam weapon, or at least something. And now we'll just fire again. I'm going to wait for that to hit. And we're going to hit as many important systems as we can. Yeah, I should be able to get all those. So now they're hurting decently. They're not going to be able to shoot at us or anything like that. Which is definitely good for us, as that beam would have gotten through our shield the next time it fired. So if we can hit 4 rooms, they'll die. So let's make sure that I'm hitting 4 rooms. And we killed them. Fantastic. We contact the refugee ship. Alright, so we got a nice bit of scrap. Man. I'm gonna go to the nebula. And I'm gonna regret this. Let's manually search through the wreckage. Sweet, we found a whole missile and 25 scrap. Couldn't have done much better than that. Do I think we can make 3 jumps? So from here, we'll go like here and here. I think we can do it. Risk away. If that far one's a store, I'm gonna be a little sad. We're gonna fight the mercenaries. They've got 2 lasers. I could instead, I'm gonna power oxygen. I could do a hull missile. Or the hull missile or the pike beam. They're gonna take about the same amount of time. I'm gonna take the pike beam. Once again, I'm gonna wait to fire briefly. Be nice to take down their shields and then... So they'll only hit once. Okay, that was close. But this ship is going to take a beating from us. I do not want your surrender. You will probably not get through our ship. Just going to keep laying in those ion blasts. And we should win right here. They did resist some of the damage. They might have died earlier, but we still overall came in the lead. Yes, I do believe we are going to make it to the exit in time, which is very good. We're going to have maximized our ability here. We're going to aid the civilian ship. They've got a missile. I don't like that very much, but this is the same ship as last time, so we should be okay. We'll wait for the shields to fire, or for our first ion blast to fire. And now we've taken out some of their shields. We're going to do the same thing again. And I'm actually going to go like this. We managed to... Yes, okay, we managed to take out that missile launcher, which is fantastic. We're basically just waiting. There's no way that they're going to charge back up in time before they take 2 damage. So we win once again. We contact the civilian ship. We got a repair burst. Nice. So we've got a lot of stuff to sell. I could honestly even make one more jump, but I don't have anywhere that I could jump and then jump back to safely. So we're just going to go to the exit. I'm looking for a store. I do not need any repairs, so we'll go to the next sector. Well, it's Mantis either way, so I'm going to go this way because we have a chance to get to a green a little bit later. I'm not a big fan of the boarding. That's probably going to occur, but I'm going to try and get to the most central jump points that I can. Alright, so... Sweet. So there's a store, and we can get there in one more jump. Nothing there, but we get to go to the store, which I'm okay with that. So let's investigate. Ion Stunner is really nice. Ryan... Maniscalco. So what are we not going to use? Well, first let's look at the equipment. So, let's look at our ship real fast. I like the pike beam, and I like the hull missile. We can definitely replace one of these ion blasts. Oopsie. We can definitely replace one of the ion blasts with the ion stunner. I'm tempted to get the small bomb, but we already have one missile launcher. Well, let's compare those two, actually. So, 1 power, 13 seconds, 2 system damage. Versus 2 power, 17 seconds, 2 damage, but does twice as much damage on... You know what? I really don't like hull missile. Bombs are more likely to hit, I think, for us, so let's do that. Now, they don't have any subsystems. I could get long-range scanners. That might be safer. I don't really have any interest in that. Long-range scanners. Let's do it. Alright, so now that we've bought at the store, there are no other stores here. Let's upgrade our ship, shall we? I definitely want to upgrade our engines. Increase our dodge chance, make us harder to hit. Let's see, we need a grand total of 5 power for this, so I'm actually okay with this. So we basically have all of these things online, and we even, yeah, so we're doing pretty good. That's actually really nice. So we definitely can reach a lot more points than we've actually accessed at this point, but we don't have the option of really going backwards. So we're basically probably going to hit these 3 points, this 4th one, and then probably jump out here and then back to the exit. Because that can't get anywhere. Either way, we're going to have to double back through if we're going to do more, which means that if we double back out here, we don't actually gain anything, and we just waste more fuel. Probably should have bought some fuel from the store. So we've got a drone and a beam weapon. Our ion stunner isn't really going to help us here. Mostly because they just don't have crew. And our improved engines aren't going to help us either because, well, beams don't miss. So if we had one shield... That's really sad. If we had one shield, we would be okay. Which we actually might, now that I think about it. If we put the first one there and the second one into drones... So now our shields are... Alright, so that's exactly what I wanted to happen. I'm not too happy about the overall results of us taking damage. We can't quite hit everything in their ship, so I'd rather hit these. Okay, so that's still up and running. So we need to get another ion shot into it. I'd rather not use another small bomb. Alright, we're going to be able to kill them perfectly. That was really close. We took a lot more damage than I wanted to. We get an Ion Blast Mark II. So we are basically roving ion machines here. I guess I'm okay with that. Because I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, that's got a crazy fast fire time. Which is really good. It's really good, and I think we'll upgrade our Ion Blast to it when we have the scrap to do so. We don't currently, but we will soon, hopefully. We will aid the civilian ship. They do not have any boarding. They have 1 laser and... 1 laser and 1 beam. So they missed, which is good for us. And we're going to do tons of damage to him here. We can hit 5 rooms. I don't want to use the small bomb if I don't have to. And we have defeated them. Pretty simple fight overall. We'll contact the ship. Man, that we are just getting weapons left and right here. You know what? We have the ability to. Oh, we don't. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. So that's 100 scrap for the first shield. I did not foresee that being that expensive. That's okay, we'll still get it. But darn, that's crazy. We're gonna attack the ship because, you know, we pretty much need to. We need that scrap. I don't think I'm going to attempt to do anything too crazy with a small bomb. Actually, I might. Alright, so we're gonna do some nice damage. So they still have a beam, which makes me worry. Alright, I really just wanted that to disappear. I didn't know if our ion was headed there because it fired and I didn't see its reticle. If it wasn't going there, we would have been in some serious trouble. And it's better safe than sorry. We managed to kill them. Hopefully we will get a good chunk of scrap. And we do, which should in fact give us enough to give us one thing of shields. Very good. Alright, so now we've got at least one thing of shields. That's definitely more optimal. So 3 fuel for 2 drone parts? I don't want that. And that's actually really bad for us in the long run. Because we want to fight stuff. So, a young mantis. Let's, he could hurt somebody pretty badly and do some damage. But I'd like another crew. Nope. He was just a mean person. So our doors are damaged. We lose 5% dodge. I'm not all that keen on that, but we're going to be doing some crazy stuff here. I don't even care about their drones. I mean, at this point, that's basically auto fire. Wait for that to go down again, and then we just try and sweep over as many rooms as we can, which looks to be 5. 5 seems to be what we usually are able to get. And with things going like this, I can pretty much even auto-fire that pike beam. And we finish them off rather easily. Now we're going to hit a challenge here. And that's going to be when we start hitting 2 and 3 shield enemies. 2 shield enemies are going to be challenging just for the sheer fact. Let's go to rock-controlled sector. Why not? Got sun. I'm not too worried about the suns. I mean, I just won't go there. We'll promise to help. We'll disable the defense system. We've got so much ion crew. Or ion weapons. We don't have ion crew. That would be insane. That would be a cool race, though. Completely made out of ion. They will, if they move through your own ship, they'll ionize your systems. So you just use them as boarding. That would be pretty crazy, actually. That'd be really cool. So we'll do the same thing that we've been doing. Our ion blast going there, our ion stunner going on weapons. Wait for that to go down and see how many things we can hit, which is a lot. I'm pretty sure with this I can leave the auto fire on just because there's enough going into the enemy that my pike beam will be able to hit them still. I'm not entirely trusting, but it worked out in our favor. I really wish you could auto-fire specific weapons. That's probably quite possible, and I just don't know how. Like, that is a completely viable answer to that question. We have intruders. I'm actually okay with this. So now it's hard for them to escape. We've got the med bay on our side. We have 0 evasion, which is really bad, but we will beat the crap out of these guys. And you know what, we'll do this. We missed, but we're gonna hit oh so many rooms. So they want to surrender. Honestly, I might just take this because this is going to become a problem. Are they going to just keep fighting? That seems really silly. I mean, okay. You guys surrendered. Why are we still fighting on this ship? Sure, whatever. Alright, so this should all be good. Let me save this because I forgot to save after switching, forgetting my Mantis crew. We've got a store and a distress signal. I'm going to go here first. Build up some more scrap. We've got a good amount of scrap, but it's enough for maybe one subsystem. So same thing that we've been doing. Let's put that point into the shield, just in case. They are going to get 2 shots off. Now I am also going to get this off. I'd like to stop. The missile's gone. It's a little late. But we will finish them off here. They did resist one of those. If they had resisted a second, they would have lived, but even so, we still had them in a pretty bad position. Now, we can get over to the exit pretty fast from here, so I'm okay hitting up this distress signal as well. Distress beacon. We took 4 damage. That's bull. Like, that's legitimately bull. Come on, we've got crazy awesome shields. Shouldn't that count for something? Okay, so what do we got? We've got a defense drone. Sweet. I'll take that. I'll take the backup battery as well. So I'm going to sell those. Can I upgrade this twice? 165 is what it would take, and I'd need. So I'm gonna wait on that. I was thinking about selling our 1 ion blast. Well, you know, I'm not using the smart bomb, so I really only need... I mean, I might eventually want to use the smart bomb, but if I really want to use the smart bomb, I'll probably switch it up with the ion stunner. So... Well, I do need the power to power my defense drone. The defense drone will make our super shields last even longer, which is what I'm planning on doing. And maybe I can get something else that'll be really useful. Let's see here. If we do that, I only need 1 more bar of power. So why don't we do that? I'm going to sell this ion blast. We're going to move you up. And then on the ship, I'll get 1 more. Alright, we will exactly spend that, and we'll be able to do this. This fires every 4 seconds. That's a crazy amount. We will be able to hurt them quite a bit. I think we should be... That has an asteroid field. I'm not all that keen on the asteroid field, but it could be worse. Because I think we can hit all 3 of these jumps. So let's do it. Let's give it a shot. And if for some reason I can't, then I can still get to the exit from the next place. So they've got a bomb. We're basically going to tear them apart because of how often that's firing. They did resist a lot of that damage, but honestly we can just sit here. They'll be entirely disabled, and we're just crushing them. At this point we can't miss, and we're just waiting for our beam to come up. That's the one downside of this setup, is the most damage that we've got is coming from our pike beam, which isn't doing that much. I think what I'd really like to do, and it's a little silly, is I'd love to get like a glaive beam, because I could like glaive, ion blast, and then one of these 2, depending on which I feel like, which would be pretty shenanigans, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll search the ship. Alright, so we're actually getting really low on hull, which is, that really sucks. we've been risking our ship. Well, we can't buy the slaves, so we're going to have to attack them. So I'm going to put the Ion Blast 2 on... You know what, I'm actually going to put it on the weapons and put the Ion Stunner there. And he's fixing the engines, so our evade is only at 20%. But this is going to fire so fast that we're not even going to have to worry. And Pike Beam is ready, so how much can we... Oh, man. Okay. That's all the systems we want. They're trying to escape, but we've already hit their engines and their piloting. This is just a crippling amount of ion damage. Which, I love it. I absolutely love it. I will accept their offer, because I would love to have somebody to sit in the sensors, or probably in the doors, let's be honest. He's really slow, but he's over by a lot of critical systems. Oh wow, I totally forgot that we even bought backup battery. I mean, that's fine with me. I like backup battery. We can use it to power our drone if we need to. Or use it to power our... we'll figure something out. But we're going to get to the exit basically in the nick of time, which is great. It means we once again did a decent job of optimizing. We're going to attack the rebels. So they've got a beam weapon. That's bad. But overall, I'm actually okay with this because once again, it's a one shield chip. Their defense or anti-combat drone isn't going to do diddly squat. They are about to get through though, so I am going to actually put priority targeting. Oh, there we go. We can hit all those good rooms. Alright, so we can't stop the beam. We can't stop the beam drone. Our one shield will hold us as long as their weapons don't ever... Yeah, that was pretty easy. As long as their weapons don't come back online, we're fine. Well, they think we've doomed them all anyway, so off to the next sector. Honestly, I'm thinking going rebel controlled because we need the combat. And also, we have, I mean, we're going to hit a green anyway, but I think the combat now will be useful. We're pretty strong for where we're at. We've got some options. Well, we don't really have many options from where we're starting here, which is kind of unfortunate, really. Let's see, you arrived at a populated sector when merchant seems to... Yeah, sure, we'll respond. So we get a quest. I don't know if we're going to get there. I think we can make it. We'll have to kind of rush for it a little bit. Okay. You're not going to win this fight. Alright, I'm going to just destroy them with lasers. And just put those all on weapons, because at this point, the auto fire is going to be too strong for them. Next time Pike beams up, we win. They did have some pretty good dodge chance, though. I will give them that. I'm sure that though, since they're running shieldless, that's kind of their goal, is to have crazy dodge with their engines. Getting some good scrap. We should be able to get there with relative ease, and there's enough points close together around there. I'm sure we can bounce around. Let's see. Yeah, they've got a fire drone, and is that a one-shot laser? Yeah. We need to hit some other stuff here. Alright, so I'm going to... This is going to be my target path. They're going to be easier to hit now. Their weapons are down. There's nothing they can really do about it at this point. I still want like another source of damage. Like a chain laser or something would be really good. I could definitely see a chain laser working out in our favor. A charge laser as well. Weirdly enough, I don't think this is a setup where a weapon pre-igniter would be all that useful. I can get straight to the quest from here. Doesn't say there's a ship there, but maybe it'll be something else good. Nope, nothing. But we're gonna jump to the quest. Hopefully get to that store too. We'll have a good amount of scrap. Alright, so you find a severely damaged ship. The crew hails you. I can't believe that cheap bastard sent someone after us. I thought we would freeze to death. If you help us complete the delivery, we'll share the reward and join your crew. Sure. We get another Mantis. So, Mantis buddy, you're gonna hang out in sensors. That way we've got a decent advantage here. Alright. I'm gonna go here. There's a ship there and we can still get around everything as we want. So, Flush Panicky Rebel Soldier. Okay, listen, we're going really... Yeah, I can't. If he was another suicide bomber or something, I'd have way too low of health. As much as I'd love to believe his story, I just can't. I can't afford to. They've got a missile. I'd like to not deal with that. Let's see how much we can hit. We can hit 4 rooms like this. Is that the best we can do? I think it is. And we want to hit all 3 of those systems. I think it's worth it. Alright, we need to put one of those on weapons. We need to get shields upgraded too, pretty much. Unless we come up with something. It's trying to escape. So let's put one of these here. I like it like this. Prevent them from repairing the shields. They're gonna surrender. You know what? I like the fuel. I need the fuel. Alright, so let's go to the store next. I really need to upgrade to a 2nd level of shields, or upgrade my engines a lot. Alright, so I like this. I like mind control and I like cloaking, but I can't get both. So I'm getting mind control. I can get another... We'll do that. Zoltans are just really good. It's a bar of power. So if we put him in mind control, we'll basically always have that powered. Let's see. Why don't you fix drone control though for a second? We just spent a lot of scrap on that. Hopefully we will get some from the quest. We should... Yeah, we'll be fine making it to the exit. Let's let him repair this just in case. We do need to start picking up scrap and using it to upgrade the ship. As cool as it is to get extra subsystems and whatnot, we really we really just need to get scrap and upgrade the ship. Okay, so we've got another drone. I really don't know what anti-combat drones are good for. I should look at it and see what it can shoot down. Sure. Distraction buoys. We got that really late. It cost us 15 missiles. Honestly, not worth it. I was hoping for something else, but honestly, we're not using missiles. Our small bomb is just kind of going unused, so I'm okay. Hail the ship. I'm not going to be able to buy it. Buy some drone parts. Buy a drone system upgrade. Sure. I'm pretty sure he'll attack me if I don't, and system repair drone would be useful. But this will give us... Let's do that. I'm getting us another power, because we're going to need it if we want to power extra stuff. I can jump there and back, but I'm running low on fuel. So civilian sector or NG homeworlds? You know, I'm cool with NG homeworlds. I don't really have anything that I want specifically. I'm really looking for a store or some way of getting some more fuel. I'm probably going to start accepting surrenders. We got 2 fuel from aiding their defense system being crazy, because that's what defense system seems to do. Okay, a weapon. Yeah, exactly. Holy crap, a weapon just floating in space. Yes, actually. I might replace my ion stunner with that. The ion stunner is really nice, but we can just go crazy. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. Obviously, I don't have the power for it right now, the system slot. And I've got some other priorities as well. Like, I am going to visit the store to buy fuel, at the very least. But we've got a lot of stuff that we still need to upgrade. That is crazy. I do not like that. We're going to go small bomb. And we're going to mind control him. Sure. It's going to get them to go into that room. Then we're going to drop a small bomb there. And then we're gonna wait for that ion blast to hit. And then we're gonna go a little crazy. We need to get weapons. Alright, so I need to stop this auto fire because it's bad and it should feel bad. I still think we want the ion blast going there. We are about to take a lot of damage. Okay, good. By alternating, it does so much ion damage that we don't even really care. So they're trying to jump. They're offering missiles. I don't want missiles. If they were offering something else, maybe I would accept their offer. But they're not. Trying to keep ion damage. And it's a stunner, so it's preventing them from actually making what one might call improvements. So we'll just mind control the guy in shields. They're about to go down. That charge laser isn't going to do anything. It needs to get to 2 charges before it can take us out. And of course, we're about to laser them to death. So our setup is actually pretty good. It requires a little bit more micro than maybe I'd like. Let's jump to the store real fast. This is where I might sell my ion stunner. Depends what they've got. Now this is interesting. I could just sell my oh, it's an anti-drone. Okay, so it will shoot down drones. Oh, let me just double check. Stuns combat drones, so it just stuns them. That's not bad, though. Cloaking would be good. Clone Bay would be nice. I really do enjoy cloaking. Cloaking has been very useful. And hacking's good, too. I know we don't have the scrap. I want to know if it's my last system. I think it is. I think I get one more option as to what I get. I could do Suicide Bomber Zoltans, but that would also require... I think I need to keep the small bomb. It'll be useful in the long run. So I'm selling this, buying the chain laser. Well, not buying it, keeping it. But then do I buy cloaking? I can. Yeah, it is my final slot. Alright, so I only get one more thing. It's either mind control, and hacking is just really good. Hacking's just really good. But if I've got the small bomb, I don't have to worry about it as much with something like shield. So we're gonna go with cloaking. So that's the thing. Let's actually, before we go away, let's buy 2 fuel. So, now we just have to just fly around a little bit. Okay, so you arrive at a smoldering NG research station. It's distress call unanswered, attacked by pirates or mantis. There may be someone left alive. So it's long range scanners. So we get a drone or an NG. I would like the NG. The NG comes with some scrap. We'll save the NG. You're gonna be our roaming repair dude, if that's cool with you, Lauren. Sorry, I guess it's Dudette. Let's see. How much is it going to take for my next upgrade? I need 90 scrap to upgrade that some more. We still have level 1 shields. Like, that's really bad. And that should actually be really easy to fix. Booby trap the cache? Let's secure the cache. And okay, that's worth so much more than 1 jump. Let's see. Can I spiral around? I mean, yeah, I can spiral around. And you know, hit what I need to, but I'm probably gonna run out of fuel at this rate. We're gonna attack them. I don't care. So we're gonna take one out of the med bay to power our defense drone here. We don't have enough power for that. So we don't need cloaking just yet, so let's put that into the small bomb. When we need cloaking, I'll use my backup battery for it. So let's start auto-firing that ion at the shields. They are going to try and board. Like, I'm pretty darn positive about that. So let's just hit the weapons right now. And then we're going to mind control the NG in there so that they are forced to kill him. Or worse. Let's hit a bunch of rooms, including weapons. Make it even harder for them. We actually kill the NG. I forgot that we're auto-firing here, so I just want to turn that off real fast. The question is, can I kill them? I do want this Ion Blast auto-firing. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait. Let them die. I don't think I can actually actively kill him in terms of hitting them with lasers. If I can, it did like no damage to him. So we've got 120 scrap. Like, there's no excuse for me not to do that. The second level of shields could very well save my ass, especially considering I'm sitting at 11 hull right now. That is some defense. So we're gonna have to do some slightly creative stuff here. One of which is going to be control the pilot. Yeah, because he's gonna shoot it down. So I managed to power that up just in time. I'm actually going to hit drones. And I know that sounds a little weird, but now that that defense drone is gone, my Ion Blast is actually going to make its way, possibly positively. I keep forgetting that auto fire is on, and I need to not have auto fire on. So there we go. Because we hit the drones and the defense drone, that's a Mark II, it has to be, yeah. Because the defense drone Mark II is shooting down my ions, it was actually really bad for me. But now, I don't really care. I'm continuing to throw that on shields. I've got mind control again. I haven't even cloaked because I haven't had any need to. You're repairing drones. I don't want you repairing drones. They offer to surrender. I'm taking it for the fuel. The store can get back there, but we've only got 48 scrap. I'm not that interested in the store. Anything I find there that I want, I'm not going to be able to buy. Okay, well, we'll get a defense drone Mark II, because why not? And I guess we're just going to go to the exit. So defense drone Mark II is actually going to be really nice for us. Door subsystem for 14 scrap. Yes, please. That's a really good deal. It basically means that our doors are going to be really hard for them to get through if we've got borders. So, Mantis Homeworlds, well, good thing. So, our next priority... Why you tempt me? Yeah, I'm going to go to the store because I need fuel. And in fact, yeah, perfect. I need fuel. There's a chance they could have had something awesome, but actually we do have... I'm going to sell the beam drone. I'm going to get rid of the anti-drone too. We're going to put the defense drone out. Now this will take 5 power and 2 drone parts, but that is one hell of a defense. That's shooting down lasers and missiles. It's going to take a lot of power, but I'm going to need it. Let's see, let's buy some fuel. They only have 3 fuel. I don't want any of those. I am doing that, and there's a reason for it, and that is so that I can get my chain laser. And we will have cloak available to us. So, this is going to be really good. We just have to actually find some more scrap. We're going to aid the civilian ship, because you guys are jerks. We're going to auto-fire on their shields, and we are going to mind control their pilot. If they shoot anything too crazy at us, we will just cloak it. Just all the damage. I'm not all that worried about their... So quickly turn off auto fire here. Just so that our ion blast here doesn't actually give us away. Alright, so I thought this might happen. I'm actually moving you out there. Enjoy. Hopefully they decide to remove him. Well, we've killed them. We will attempt to contact the civilian ship, and wow! So we're gonna have to dismiss somebody. Who do I want to dismiss? I don't even know. Ken, you've been really good. Warren, you'll fix stuff. Ken can put out fires. He's really good at weapons. He's also good at weapons. He's been firing them for so long. This is a hard decision. Frederick, I've had a Frederick Mantis before, and I know you're really a good guy. Ken, you don't have any skills. I know that's mean, but that's how it's gonna have to be. Oh, come on, close all the doors. I guess I have to wait a little bit. There we go. Close all the doors. Alright, Frederick, you took some damage. Let's just get you healed up real fast. Yeah, that was a little silly, but let's just get him healed up. You'll be in the doors room. You will fight off anybody who shows up. You'll do extra damage to them, and I think it will work out well. Let's save this. It would have been nicer to have some scrap. So that's a pulsar. I really don't like pulsars. There's not much we can do against the pulsars, though. So let's get some scrap there. Now we've got the ability to power one of these. I really need to do lots of upgrading. I've got a lot of weapon upgrades, and that's about it. Oh, that's scary. Okay, can I get to that flak in time? I'm going to have to cloak that. There's really no choice. Alright. Alright, we are just going to barely get this in. Oh, that just obliterated our shield there. But it also hurt them a lot. Oh, I am auto-firing. That is unfortunate. I keep forgetting about that. They would like to surrender. I'm not going to surrender. In the end, it's going to be okay for us because we managed to take them out. But all that ionization is just deadly. I'd like to let as much of this as... Alright, that's as much as I can risk. Alright, so this is dangerous, and I think I kind of want a small bomb. I'm going to mind control their pilot. Just going to keep firing that at shields. They've got a lot of people in there. That's really good. Need one more ion strike. Oh, that wasn't quite enough. Oh, shoot. I forgot to stop it. You are not going to survive this encounter. Autofire is really useful for the ion blast, but that's about it. He died. Yeah, let's deal with weapons. As long as we've got that going, we don't need the small bomb anymore. We're gonna mind control their pilot. That's auto firing. We've got this decently in hand. Trying to heal. We're just pounding on their ship. They could hypothetically get through our shields if they had enough time to charge up their charge laser, but they did not. We're getting lots of scrap. That's really, really good. Honestly, I'm just going to turn around and upgrade stuff with it. Let's see. What do we need upgraded? What do we need upgraded? There's a lot of stuff we could use upgrading. We really just need some more power. If I upgrade that, we can use our small bomb whenever. That would be useful. But I don't think it's useful enough to designate 100 of our scrap. Diminishing returns are a thing. I like this. It gives us an option. It gives us... That third shield can be really, really useful. We don't have as much dodge. We're going to attack them. I will not stay hidden from that. They have bombs. So let's control their pilot again. Auto fire that on shields. If I'm correct, the chain laser... Is that landing? I don't know. Oh, that's right. It's going to hit our shields. So I'm not too worried about that. We're going to auto-fire the chain laser on that too. Very good. Got lots of damage done. That did a lot of damage. I'm going to change our weapon focus there. Try and disable everything. Their shields will be up soon, but not soon enough. Now, on more intense fights, I will probably do a lot more microing. In just that I will be paying a lot more attention and actually pausing a lot. We will attempt to hail them. Oh wow, your Mantis crew member steps forward. He and Kazak Plethkilik perform a weird kind of alien haka. Okay, that's cool. Alien haka. Control the pilot. It gives our ion blast a significantly better chance of hitting. It is a bunch of mantises though. We'll also put our... We've got a lot to hit. I definitely want their... They're about to get through our shields, which means they're going... I don't... Oh, he still teleported in. So we actually don't have a way to just empty that. So actually, we're gonna do this. We've got an intruder. They did just launch something at us. Alright, that did miss anyway, and we kill them. So we are currently cloaked. Turn our auto fire off. I will, at some point here, send Frederick in. He's about to get through that door, but will he die first? Yes. Barely, but he did. So let's close all these doors. Wait for a brief moment while all our oxygen returns to normal. Put him back in the room. That's actually kind of problematic. I should have moved Lauren and let it drain out through here. That's what I should have done. So, we've probably got 4 or 5 jumps. 1, 2... Yeah, so let's do it this way. Let's jump here. We'll get at least 3 more jumps, and then we'll have up to 2 more within our range. We're going to jettison that pod. Best case, we get a crew member. Worst case, a crazy mantis jumps out and slices one of our guys in half. Insta-kill. We'll give them the requested 5 missiles. They repair our hull. I'm cool with that. We're not using missiles nearly as much. We'll promise to help. We can do like one of 3 things. We will remotely repair it. That gave us a good chunk of scrap. We have 180 scrap. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I've got a lot of options. So, this is another slightly dangerous ship. I see 5 shots coming at me. So let's auto-fire that on shields. And that on shields as well. When we see a lot coming at us, alright. So now we will do the normal thing. Start down here, hit a bunch of rooms. Tons of damage. Always good. They do not have a med bay. We'll start putting that there. Actually, no. Keep that the other way. Because we'll do actual damage to their systems. That was pretty easy. 56 scrap. We are riding. Oh, man. You know what? That's tough. I'm going to upgrade stuff, though. So first off, let's... Do we want that? I don't think we want that. We might want that. The cloaking is going to be used for short bursts. 5 seconds is probably more than enough. We want 2 more in here, but we need 2 more power to power that. What if we do this? That'll let us use our small bomb if we want to. I like that better. It gives us flexibility. And we still have our backup power for our defense drone. If we need to move stuff around, we can. But I'm not nearly as concerned about it at this point. Nothing there, so that's about to be taken over. So we're actually in a little bit of trouble here. There is no ABS, though. I'm actually surprised by that a little bit. So we're auto-firing. Let's auto-fire on shields here. We're going to mind control the pilot. We're not going to get both of those, but let's at least get one. Well, one, the other one missed, so... And then we're just going to do some damage. Now, I could small bomb here, and I think I might... Just, yep, get one of those missile launchers out of the way. That was very unfortunate. Go Orin, our roving... That's another missile, but it missed. Alright, let's stop the small bomb. Their ship is on fire. Alright, we're just wailing on the shields as of right now. Alright, we managed to defeat them. We're going to get 1 fuel. Yep, that gives us just enough to jump away. Lauren, thank you for repairing that for us. We'll go to the next sector. Zoltan or Zoltan? We don't really have much choice. I choose door A, Bob. Oh, that's right. We have been delaying them by 1 each time. We're going to get repaired and stuff at the start of next. We'll promise to help them. We will repair it remotely. 85 scrap. I like that a lot. I'm going to the store for basically one reason, and that's because I'm silly. So... I think I'm going to have to switch this up. What's their page 2 though? Clone Bay? Yeah, I don't want it. I'm selling the Pike Beam. And I am purchasing the Halberd Beam. It's a pretty expensive switch, and it gets rid of our ability to use all of our weapons, but it lets us use most of our weapons, and that's the important part, I think. The small bomb is going to be useful for like the first little bit of a fight, and then I think we can switch over to the Halberd Beam after we've done some damage with the small bomb and gotten our chain lasers in. So if I go to our equipment here, I'm going to move Halberd Beam up front. Our priority is going to be a little strange when it comes to this sort of stuff, but I think we're okay. And in fact, I'm going to sell our distraction buoys, because this is the last sector. We really don't care. Our drone recovery arm, we've got 17 drone parts, so I'm not actually worried about that. I will get some fuel, just so that I'm sure we're okay for this. We don't need to sell anything, we don't need to buy anything. I'm thinking about what to upgrade next. We should really get some upgrades on these. 45 scrap for extra stuff. I mean, 20 scrap for 50% of your evasion automatically. It's kind of necessary. We want to get some protection in on these systems eventually. I'm going to put one of these in. I'm going to do that. Let's do that. We actually need to move our Helper Beam. We know we want our Ion Blast up. This is basically kind of an optimal setup. If we don't need the small bomb. If we need the small bomb, obviously we're going to have to jump through a few more hoops. That is the last store that I'm going to go to. I'll avoid others. Unless I literally have not enough power. I actually don't need that. We can't mind control them. Oh, that's right. I'm going to auto-fire our Ion Blast. Our Ion Blast will eat them alive. It'll get rid of their shields really fast. In fact, it'll get rid of it... Oh, almost in time. I don't care if we come out of that. I wanted to dodge that 5. So I'm going to mind control their pilot. And then I'm going to put the chain laser down here. And then we're going to just... Oh, that's right. Helper Beam, I forgot, is a lot shorter. I forgot that we now do 2 damage per shot, which I think is significantly better. Usually you can hit somewhere between 3 or 4 rooms, which is just crazy, actually. Oof. We actually took some damage there. Lauren, please, if you would be so kind. We got 75 scrap from that in the long run. We need our oxygen fixed, but Lauren is on the case. Like a boss. All nice and repaired. Why don't you go in here and help? Why don't you... Wow, he fixed it so fast. Caldwell, you were doing a good job. I'm sorry, I took you out of it just at the last second. This drone sitting there is just kind of disconcerting. Alright. We've got some time. We either go this way, which I think is more ideal, so let's do that. We hit more. We'll participate in their study. 33 scrap. Sounds good. Just gonna rack as much scrap as I can and then upgrade one last time. So they've got one of these drones, which is pretty annoying. So let's get some auto fire on that shield. I do see a missile, so we will do some powering up here. At the same time, we will also mind control their Mantis, actually. Because we've got a bonus right now. That Mantis, if they choose not to deal with it, will basically hurt them a lot more than I possibly could. That drone is actually going to get really annoying. Our defense drone shoots down that missile. So, now I'm going to fire the chain laser at the shields. Right. Oh, so we're actually going to do some crazy damage right here because we are hitting 5 rooms. This is 10 damage. Not to mention the damage that it will do by hitting their systems is pretty big. Now we are auto-firing at this point, which I should turn off. They're going to surrender. We are not going to accept it. It's not good enough. Sorry, guys. Gonna wait for that to fire, take that out, and then we're just gonna go to town. This will finish them off. No doubt in my mind. We're doing pretty good. 200 scrap. I like it. Broken 200 scrap. We're not gonna take your bribe. What do you think we are? We're going to mind control your weapons Mantis. If you don't take care of him, you're gonna hate yourself. Get a defense drone up. And we're gonna start the auto fire on the shields. I will wait to put down the auto fire from the chain laser for just a little bit. Alright, so the chain laser's up. Their shields are down. Alright, so we're gonna once again do a craptastic amount of damage. Look at this. That's beautiful. You want to surrender? We're not gonna let you. I don't need 6 fuel. They're gonna give me a crap ton of fuel next sector. It really doesn't matter to me. In the end, we end up very successful. I can't say I'm surprised. Oh man, we salvaged what we could. We just got 130 scrap from that. Literally 130 scrap. That's so ridiculously insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, so this is bad, but it is what it is. It's a nebula, so we don't have our mind control. So instead, we're going to pop that out. Oh, that's a Zoltan powering that. So we're going to move you into there. We're going to power defense drone 2. We totally have enough. Right. We're going to do that. I forgot. It does some silly stuff with the way Zoltan's power things. You just got to be a little bit more wary. But that's okay. We've got our auto fire on their shields started. I don't really care about this fire drone. He is going to eat up our super shields, whatever. But we are about to wreak ultimate havoc. Our chain laser is up. We have started doing damage to them. Alright. Chain laser incoming. Good enough. Not optimal, but good enough. We managed to shoot down... Oh, they shot down our defense drone. Which means we can do silly stuff, like just immediately power that one. But I'm going to wait, see if that actually is an issue. Let's do it. That was definitely a last-second decision. I forgot that's auto-firing, but I'm okay with this. This auto-fire is just good for us, so... Yep, and we defeat them. With relative ease. 53 scrap. There's a store here. I thought about this happening. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about it happening. I'm looking for weapon pre-igniters, basically. That's the grand scheme of this. I'm going to have to use Cloak to my advantage here. You know what, I can Defense Drone 2 if I want to. We've got 17 drone parts. That'll deal with some of the flak, at least to start with. If I don't have to do anything too crazy... If I don't have to do anything too crazy, then I'm not going to. They, for some reason, have a border. No, they have a teleport. We're not going to accept your surrender. I've got 9 fuel. I haven't actually lost any fuel thus far. That almost looked like it shot our ship. So basically now everything's auto-firing. I'm hitting everything that I want to. And we're just going to rip them a new one. So not what I was hoping for. But hey. Gonna go to the store, probably gonna repair myself a little bit. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna do that at all. Let's see, so they've got these 2 things which I literally don't care about, and a battery charger. That'll give me more backup battery. I mean, what else do they have? Another defense drone 1, another defense drone 2. I don't think I can afford to invest 6 power in drones. I think as it is, I'm putting 2 more in to get both of those that I'm using, and that's probably about it. Because that's what that translates to. Let's just do that. Let's get all the power. All the power we can possibly have. I like increasing our shields. Level 4 shields, or 2 more dodge, and even more stuff after that. I'm not going to buy anything from them. I'm just deciding how I want to spend the rest of this. Mind control's just really good. It's just really good. As I said, the cloak I can manage. I can do the 5-second cloak in bursts and not be sad about it. In fact, I can afford to get the next level up, which I might just do. Yeah, let's do it. So, with all this power, what do I do with all this power? Alright, so we will need backup battery at full to power everything. Or if I take one away from medbay, bam. Okay, with backup battery I can power everything, except for this. So I'd like to get some... If I do have backup battery though, and if I pick up 180 scrap, which I doubt I'll be able to do, I can't obviously say that for sure, but it'll be hard. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping to get a ship there. But we're just going to leave, head off to the last stand. I like where we're at. We'll perform a scan of the area, and we find them. So they have a overcharge. I mean, we're just gonna... Oh, shoot. I didn't want to do that. I'm not really all that worried about it, but it's definitely suboptimal. Can I actually mind control that? I guess I can mind control your robot. That actually sounds like a bad idea to me. I feel like they could just pull the power and not care. This looks pretty good to me. I'm actually going to put a defense drone 1 up. We all go a little crazy sometimes. I knew we were going to uncloak it. Whatever. Blink. So then the craziness just happens. Now they get wrecked. They want to surrender, but we do not accept surrender. I mean, look at this guy go. He just wrecked so many people. Next charge laser shot. Yep. 57 scrap, so we're not doing too bad. We're going to the last stand. Oh yeah, we unlocked Zoltan Cruiser Type C. We explain our mission. We get 10 fuel and 10 hull points. Because we totally needed that. Alright, so we need to get down to the base. Man, this is actually really suboptimal. All the repairs are far away. They'll give us some scrap too, though, so maybe I can make this all work. So we're going to mind control. We've got flak. That's unfortunate. We're going to mind control your pilot again. We're going to lay down a lot of the damages. We want to auto fire that actually. I don't like you, but we can't deal with you right now. I'm just gonna have to cloak strategically to avoid the first shot of flak. That was a hack. That was a hack. I don't like that. Where's that gonna land? Alright. What are they hacking? Our backup battery. Okay, I literally don't care about that. We do need to deal with their flak though, so we'll just do this. They're charging their FTL. Okay, so they didn't actually get us. Alright, but I will need my laser to fire there. Are they gonna kill each other? Because that'd be fantastic. Their FTL is continuing to be delayed. Our hover beam is about to kill them. Yeah. I presumed they weren't going to live, but they actually got pretty close to escaping. So let's look at the ship. I'm getting that extra backup battery. I think that's worth doing. Yeah, it kind of sucks not getting extra shield, but the backup battery will let us fully power... Actually, no, because as of right now, we can power everything with the backup battery. So I'm going to put 1 in the shields. That'll give us some buffer. And 1 in the oxygen, we need that buffer as well. That buffer is going to be really useful for us. We're jumping to the repair, mostly because it's on the pathway. We'll get full health, we'll get a little bit of scrap. This is actually unfortunate. We're going to have to jump to both repair stations, so we're pretty much not going to be able to get away, in the sense of jump to another beacon and then jump back. We're going to have to jump here and then jump to engage the flagship. We will intervene and defend the outpost. And now I see a grand total of like 7 shots over there. That's not good. I don't like that. But we're going to mind control your pilot and, you know, our standard shtick here. Yeah, the beams. Suck it, fire drone. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us in the sense of we didn't hit their shields again. But let's do this. Alright, we don't have much of a choice. We didn't do optimal damage with the halberd beam, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. They still haven't gotten through our super shields, which is pretty sweet. Send that on weapons. Halberd beam, just end them. Okay, so if I had microed that a little bit better, I would have been okay, but... Or, sorry, if I had microed that a little bit better... Oh! Oh! Oh, how much scrap did we just get? We just got like 140 scrap. I did not expect that to be a thing. So, what do we upgrade next? I think we should get... Now, basically, whatever we decide to put in, I'm going to get a slight bonus in basically just resilience. If it gets hit, we'll be okay. Even if we can't power it, or if we don't choose to power it. We can't do engines, though. Engines would be nice. Because until we get through... Until they get through our Zoltan shield, our engines are a better stat to have. So I'm going to save that 71 scrap. We're going to jump to the Rebel flagship, and we're going to have a heyday. Yeah, you're going to cloak. I'm aware of this. And the second you uncloak, I am mind controlling the dude. Tomas, apparently, is his name. Great, now we're humanizing the enemy. Actually, I don't think I can... It'll stop the missiles. Like, that's the upside to that, is it'll stop the missiles. But I think we're going to do that. We're going to put the backup battery in. We've got 2 defense drones out. And we just start auto-firing that. Alright, so he got stunned. He might die. Alright. Our drones have been hacked. That's actually really unfortunate. We get some power back for it, though, at least. Their pilot is going crazy with us. I'm waiting to... Okay. Those missiles are now really dangerous, so I'm cloaking. Alright. Unfortunately, now we have to start again. Alright, so our defense drones, we don't have enough power because our backup battery is down. I don't need the extra power and oxygen, so let's get at least 1 defense drone. Alright, so our cloak took some damage. I'm okay with that. Our halberd beam. Let's start in shields and work our way this way. We're going to once again mind control him, and in fact, no. We're mind controlling him. I really need to kill him, but I could use him. Those missiles. Okay. We're actually okay. The cloaking is really unfortunate. That stealth weapons crap. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn that off. Alright, so they hacked us, they blew up our drones. I don't want to auto-fire that, actually. And I kind of do, but I want to wait until the halberd beam's up. Our shields took a hit, that's really bad for us. Next phase won't be nearly as problematic. I want the small bomb. The ion blast, while being useful, isn't doing what we want it to do. Come on, halberd beam. Okay. We've got the halberd beam. Alright, we got that to red. That's what I wanted. We want to turn off the auto fire that's going on here. Oh, one sec. We can mind control. Alright, we have taken that out effectively. Gotta turn off this auto fire crap. It's driving me crazy. I mean, it's useful, but it's driving me crazy. Darn it. It was a hope. I kind of want to kill him. He's got 70 health, though. I'm gonna kill the ship before I... Oh, that might kill him. I might just have to delay. I might just have to delay just so that he dies. Because if he dies, I can just drop a bomb there and just be done. Which is what I really want to do, because those missiles are probably the most lethal thing against me right now. But I don't want another smart bomb. I want my ion lasers back. Or my ion blast. Kill him. Die, Tomas! Die. Die, you wretched bastard. Alright. We're gonna be okay. We've got so much extra power because we don't have our drones. They're also gonna lose their hacking at the end of this fight, which is totally okay with me. If they both hit, then we win. Yes. Okay. So, we took some damage there, but honestly, we did a lot better. It was mostly just the stress of what could have happened instead of what did. So, I'm actually okay with the way that turned out. I am. Believe it or not. So, we are going to be able to put one more there. And I do that because we're going to want it out of shields when we have the option. And right now is a really great time to do that. Now, do I have anybody who's maxed in shields? I thought I did. Why are you there? I think I messed up my guys and where they were, because I guess he's close to shields, but he's so much better in shields. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. We've got people that matter where they matter. Our shields upgrade, recharging a little bit faster would be convenient, but definitely not as necessary. So, there we go. Could also do that. I think that's what I was doing for a little bit. Saying we've got power somewhere. Oh, that's right. We've got an extra power in shields that we don't necessarily need there. Alright. Yeah, managing power with Zoltans is sometimes a little weird. Okay, so I've actually played this slightly wrong. I don't want ion blasts because he's dead. I want the smart bomb. I want the halberd beam? No, I'm going to forego the halberd beam for now. Believe it or not. Oh, did he die too? Nice. We're actually in a pretty good situation right here. We want to be auto-firing this and that. And we'll put this first smart bomb there. We've got our mind control set. And let's just take some power out of shields, since we don't need it at the moment, to power up our defense drones. It's actually shooting the other drones' lasers out of the sky. That's super intense and also really awesome. So, we're gonna then, oopsie, we don't have that. We're going to switch our, darn it, we're gonna keep it there. It didn't actually knock the entire thing out. We're going to save our cloak for the power surge. That didn't hit our cloaking, just hit our sensors. Where's our roving repair? Oh, you're already repairing our backup battery. Awesome. But we've taken the missiles down, which is pretty sweet. Fix our sensors. We need our sensors to get them. Alright. So we want to send a small bomb over there. So it's still yellow. We still want that. Our chain laser isn't being as useful as I'd like it to be. Another power surge. Alright, so this is really bad. Really, really, really bad. We're going to take a decent bit of damage here. I'm presuming. Oh, okay. That's why. I just got a little silly. Let's get our backup battery up here. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing okay. We're gonna mind control the shields guy. So I'm thinking after this next small bomb goes off, okay, this is part of the problem that I totally forgot about. We can't starve them out. Alright, so that's done. That is done. We now need 2 more power for that. We need our cloak. You need to go fix that. I really don't want to take it out of our dodge chance, but we need it right now. Oh, that didn't actually kill it. Alright, well now we did. We got it red. That's good. Who's about to die? You need to leave. Can I please select you? You need to close door. Our shields are going to take a beating here. So, let's see. What do I want to do right now? We've disabled 2 of their weapons. We're about to get crazy with the halberd beam. We're about to cloak. Alright. So what I would like to do is get some damage in on the drone bay. Alright, so that just started. So let's turn off our auto fire and cloak. Alright, we are down some shields, which is really bad. Alright, we need to get that ion blast back up though. We can put some of that into engines. Where did all that power go? Suddenly the oh, our backup battery just gave out. Alright. We need to get some into our chain laser, which is really unfortunate we lost everything. All of our charge built up for that. We are doing pretty good right now. Let's stop that beam, actually. Power surge detected. We're not gonna make it. We're not quite gonna make it. And by make it in this case, I just mean kill them before all those drones fire, but in fact, I was wrong. Alright, so we took a good chunk of damage there, actually. Go repair this, Lauren. Be awesome. It's okay, I'll let you heal up in between. Oh, well, you're going so fast. Our oxygen is powered, so you're good. Alright, so that got a little hectic for a little bit in there. I'm going to keep the ion blast up at this point. The ion blast and the chain laser. And the reason why I'm keeping that up... Oh, first of all, let's see. What can I get here that's going to act as buffer for us? I could get us cloak for 15 seconds. That could be really useful in terms of recharging stuff. And I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do since that's all I can really afford. If we really need to be using our medbay, we've probably already lost. And I know that's kind of a bad thing. And I saved these in the right place, yes? No. You're not the one who's good at shields. You're the one who's good at shields. So, I think everybody's in the right place. That's right. We are going to pull that out. So I think this is where we wanted to be. Actually, we take that out. Because our backup battery powers our defense drones. Though we should really have it like powering our engines or our cloak. That's actually what we should do. So yeah, we'll deal with this. We'll have some micromanaging to do. It's jumping away, so I'm just gonna follow it. We don't have any reason to not follow it. So, Ion Blast, you are auto-firing. That is correct. That should probably take that all out. I'm gonna also fire the chain laser. That is right. I want these up, and I want them up now. The halberd beam could chunk that really fast. Alright, so this is where we want our power surge. I'm waiting for them to actually... 111% chance to dodge. Because we were firing weapons, that's why all that went the way it did. Actually, chain laser is... Yeah, we've got intruders because they're mind controlling. You know what? I'm actually okay with this. We'll drop that down to 1 power and just control them back. Did they just warp somebody on? Yes, Layla. No, that's ours. What the? I definitely heard a teleport. Okay. Wasn't going crazy. Ooh, what was that? What room is that? That's our oxygen. You have a job, Lauren. Alright, we've got the halberd beam. So the question is, what do we hit? And I think the answer is this. This is gonna hurt. Especially because our defense drone, we don't have enough power. We need to get this defense drone up right now. Maybe it'll take a shot. But we need pretty much everything that we've currently got. Oh, that's... Alright, so that's good. Our oxygen is down. We'll power that up real fast. This is bad, but I don't have the ability to... Alright, I need to turn off some of our auto fires here. There we go. Those missiles are dangerous. Let's actually send that there. Alright, so this is on fire. Let's open this out. What happened to you guys? Get over there and quickly, please. Alright, so they died. They're gonna get healed up. We don't have power in here, though, which is pretty bad, because it's all in the med bay. Let's just see what happens here. Halberd beam. Alright, so that's some pretty damaged stuff. I think we've got this. I think we've got this. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but Layla, you were in weapons. Let's just wait for the oxygen to kick back in. Power surge, okay. We can deal with this. Actually, no, we're just going to do 1 bar in cloaking. And the reason why I'm only doing 1 bar in cloaking is because I don't really care. It's going to be 5 seconds, and we might even win. Yeah. Very well done. Yes, Zoltan Cruiser is proving to be very effective, very useful. It's a really fast run. That's probably one of the fastest runs that I've got currently, just in general. So we didn't score quite as high as we did last time. I don't really know why that score is, where the breakdown is. I'm sure that it's actually relatively simple. It's just addition of stuff. But hey, let's look at the stats. So it came in 2nd place. That was an easy 2nd place. Granted, these are all easies, so I can't really complain. But we didn't set any records. But damn, I mean, this was a good run. I'm happy with this run. And now let's go check out the sea. Let's go to the hangar and check out the sea layout. Okay, I know it. When I mentioned the glaive beam, I was actually thinking the stealth ship. The stealth ship has a glaive beam as one of its starting setups. So this is a charge ion, but we're also running Clone Bay. So this is a very interesting. Okay, that's why we've got a beam, an anti-ship beam drone. So basically, we're going to be charging our ions, taking out their shield with it, and then letting our beam just rip them a new one. We start with a ton of subsystems on this ship, though. I mean, we start with a backup battery, because I don't even want to know how much power we start with. But I'm looking forward to playing this. I'm probably going to play this next, just because it looks awesome. It really does. It looks really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. But until then, if you like the video, please like and or favorite it. It's really helpful. It lets me know that I'm getting to the audience that wants to see my videos, which I think is the whole reason why I'm doing this, is because I would like to give people what they want. So let me know that this is what you want, or this is what you don't want, and you can say that this is what you don't want in the comments. Or I guess you could put a dislike on the video. I'd rather you say something about it, you know, give me some critical things to think about, some constructive criticism. I think that's what my brain wanted to say, but didn't quite get there in time. And yeah, if you would like to see more, please subscribe. I'm trying to get onto a much more regular schedule. I am kind of building up a backlog of videos so I can release them slowly. So I might not get to your feedback in the very next video that I release, but I will definitely be getting to it as soon as I possibly can. So until next time, I will see you then.